Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Wednesday, 6th of November. In this update, authorities are on high alert across the US as millions of Americans cast their vote in today's election. The race between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris is expected to come down to several key battleground states, particularly Pennsylvania. 82 million people, almost a third of eligible voters, have cast an early ballot. FSN correspondent Nick Harper told Ryan Bridge the nation is on high alert, with Trump and his supporters already making claims of voter fraud.
The hope is that things will run smoothly, but there is a real potential that it could take several days for all of this to come out in the wash and for us to actually find out who is the eventual winner of the election.
Auckland University's Chanel Dooley says the Federal Election Committee is tasked with ensuring the integrity of the electoral process, but she says it's unclear what they'll be able to do if Trump and his supporters do take issue with the results.
I do see the possibility, given how polarised the population is and how much uncertainty there is around this election, that he does challenge the results. We'll
have election coverage throughout the day here on Newstalk ZB. We'll get a clearer picture this morning of how hard the job market's becoming for job seekers. Stats NZ's releasing unemployment data for the September quarter at 10:45. Business reporter Michael Sergel has been crunching the numbers.
Economists expect the unemployment rate to rise from 4.6% to about 5%. That's not historically high, but much higher than it's been in recent years. Stats NZ figures suggest construction and factory jobs are the hardest hit, with several recent high-profile closures. Sectors like arts and recreation, healthcare, technology and real estate also affected.
The government celebrating the performance of regulatory body MedSafe. Newly released figures show MedSafe released new medicines 11 weeks faster in the year to June than in the previous year. Claudia O'Neill has more.
MedSafe's also evaluated generic medicines on average 45 working days faster. Associate Health Minister David Seymour says it's positive to see improvement, but the approvals process still requires further streamlining. He's committing to a new verification pathway which requires approval of medicines within 30 days of them being approved by at least 2 regulatory bodies overseas.
A new push for more concerts at our major stadiums. Mount Roskill National MP Carlos Chung's lodged a members' bill to amend the Resource Management Act. It would guarantee stadiums with capacity of at least 25,000 people can host at least 15 concerts a year. Chung says it would more than double Eden Park's current resource consent for 6 concerts.
We can attract more people to major cities, including stadium in Eden Park in Auckland or Sky Stadium in Wellington as well. They actually have economic benefits.
And in sport, New Zealand trainer Sheila Laxon is celebrating a second Melbourne Cup victory, Knight's Choice, 23 years after her first with Ethereal. Former Kangaroos halfback Greg Alexander is pushing for the prioritisation of international league on the calendar. Novak Djokovic has pulled out of the season-ending ATP tennis finals in Turin due to injury. Finally, Stage 3 winner Tom Sexton is relishing the challenge of having international riders on cycling's Tour of Southland as the peloton prepares to pedals up the Remarkables today. I'm Nivareti Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.